Meanwhile, in a turnaround of sorts from his earlier stand, social activist Anna Hazare issued a warning to the government and said he will campaign against the Congress in 5 poll-bound states if the Lokpal Bill was not passed in the winter session. Threatening to go on another fast, Anna Hazare also accused the government of attempting to weaken the Lokpal Bill.
The tone had already been set earlier yesterday.
उसके लिए अनशन करेंगे। मैं ये तय किया, शुरू में अनशन करेंगे 3 दिन तक, उसके बाद मेरा टूर शुरू हो जाएगा जब ये 5 राज्यों का इलेक्शन आएगा। उस टाइम एक तो 3 दिन का अनशन होगा निषेध के लिए, उसके बाद देश में कई हिस्सों में मेरे सभा हो जाएगी और उसके बाद इलेक्शन के पहले हर राज्यों में 1 दिन का धरना और उसके बाद प्रचार सभा 5 राज्यों में करूंगा।
But by the time the Marathon Parliamentary Standing Committee meeting ended late last night, there seemed to be a breakthrough of sorts, at least initially.
We have come full circle as far as witnesses are concerned. We've had a marathon close to 7 hours plus session over 2 days with all the members of Team Anna. We are extremely happy with the direction, the momentum and the pace of these proceedings, which would certainly not be possible but for the exemplary cooperation of each member of this committee.
But the differences in perception were quite evident.
उसमें कई बातें अच्छी बातें हुई जो जिससे हमें भी थोड़ा समाधान मिला है, लेकिन पूरा समाधान नहीं, कुछ हद तक समाधान मिला है। ऐसे अलग से बिल बनाना अभी जरूरत नहीं। जन लोकपाल बिल एक अच्छा ड्राफ्ट बन गया, अच्छा कानून बन सकता है। अलग अलग टुकड़े बनाकर और कानून बनाने की कोई जरूरत नहीं।
The bone of contention now, the attempt to split the Lokpal Bill into separate bills, a divide that Team Anna says would make the bill ineffective.
You have broken Jan Lokpal Bill into several parts to make it completely ineffective. You have a Whistleblower Protection Act where you have said that CVC will provide protection to whistleblowers. CVC does not have any powers and any resources. Likewise, you said there will be a separate bill for judiciary. In that bill, you are not even talking of corruption of judiciary. Now you have a third bill for Citizens Charter. Now the Citizens Charter bill is also so highly centralized and it is again an ineffective bill.
स्वयं प्रधानमंत्री जी ने इस बात को कई बार दोहराया है कि हम लोग एक सख्त लोकपाल बिल इस शीतकालीन सत्र में संसद से पास कराएंगे। अब उनको शांत बैठना चाहिए और शांत बैठ के शीतकालीन सत्र का इंतजार करना चाहिए।
The assurances obviously weren't good enough.
जन लोकपाल का टुकड़े बनाकर अलग से कानून बनाना, इसका साफ मतलब कि नियम साथ नहीं।
And Anna is no stranger to the ways of the government. Bureau Report, Times Now.
Anna Hazare there very clearly in taking the government head on again, and both Team Anna and the government seem to be on collision course. This time the bone of contention being the fact that the government is making step by step and a strategic move in trying to weaken the core essence of the Jan Lokpal Bill. Let's try and go across to Tavleen for more. Tavleen, clearly both of them, the government and Team Anna, once again, Anna Hazare once again on a collision path on this one, because there is a clear difference of opinion in the way the entire issue of the Jan Lokpal Bill, the Citizens Charter, needs to be approached.
Absolutely, and this is the sense that we got yesterday also before the meeting had commenced at about 4:30 p.m. The press conference that Anna Hazare had held, he said that the attack on Congress and the pressure on the government will be continuing from the Hazare camp side, because after the meeting, even though the discourse between the members of the Parliament Standing Committee and Anna Hazare seemed to be little cordial and positive, but a proper agreement was still not reached. Now they're saying that internal deliberations will begin on November 14th and 15th, so all eyes will be on those internal deliberations. But one point and the bone of contention that Arvind Kejriwal and the other members of Team Anna have been talking about is the fact that why is government trying to break up that Jan Lokpal Bill into various bills, because they have been saying from the beginning, since the time they sat, since the time Anna Hazare started his agitation in August at Ramlila Maidan, they've been saying they want a strong Jan Lokpal Bill, and this time government cannot afford to not listen to them, because remember, Anna Hazare has already warned the Prime Minister that if Jan Lokpal Lokpal Bill, the Jan Lokpal Bill that they want is not passed, then obviously he will be sitting on yet another fast. But obviously, not a lot of disagreement still. But now eyes on the internal deliberations that will begin on November 14th and 15th.